Good evening and welcome to Sachse High School for our basketball contest between the Lady Eagles of Rowlett High School and the Lady Mustangs of Sachse. Hello everyone, I'm Steve Reesman. I'm joined by my partner Bobby George. And Bobby, boy, what a great basketball game we have to start our season. Of course, during the second half of district play, we've got two great teams tonight. Sachse undefeated coming into district play. And of course, the Lady Eagles, they're in third right now, but only 2 games behind Sachse.
Absolutely, Rowlett Eagles at 11-9 for the season. Sachse 14-5 for the season. Rowlett's only 2 losses in district play. They're 5-2, and their 2 losses in district play, of course, one of them comes to Sachse a couple of weeks ago, a 49-45 loss to Sachse. So, hey, Steve, anytime that you get basketball going against Rowlett and Sachse, they're 2 rival teams. Man, this place is charged tonight with a lot of energy. Everybody's been looking forward to this game all weekend long. This is going to be a great game.
Yeah, you take a look at the Lady Mustangs, and the player to watch really for them, Bobby, is number 21. It's the junior post, Ashley Hearn. She has had a great season thus far, 6'2", and again, she is one to watch tonight for the Lady Mustangs.
Absolutely, and then on Rowlett Eagles, you got Courtney Fine. She leads the team with 12.1 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, and then you got Taylor Alexander following her up with just a little over 11 points a game, and of course her big number is 10.4 rebounds a game. So those 2 players against the Sachse top players, it's going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, we get set to get this one underway. And of course the jump ball in the center, number 21 Ashley Hearn for the Lady Mustangs and Taylor Alexander for the Lady Eagles. And the tip comes down to the Lady Mustangs, and they're going to bring it into the front court here and get it in the hands of their point guard. Benjamin back with it again as they're trying to set up the offense here early on, get it inside. And it looks like Benjamin thinks second thoughts and brings it back out, and they're just passing it around the top of the key right now, trying to work it inside, it appears. Benjamin across court, and they get it inside to Hearn, who puts it up and in for the first 2 points of the contest. Eagles inbounded, they're going to try to get across. A little bit of pressure here by the Lady Mustangs, and a foul is going to be called here, it looks like, on number 25 for the Lady Mustangs. Courtney Blankenship, her first, and the Eagles will inbound it. And look at the point guard for the Lady Eagles. That's number 5, Lydia Williams. She is a senior. Lots of basketball experience here for this Rowlett squad, and she will run a good offense here tonight for the Lady Eagles. They get it to number 14 there, Taylor Dupuy, and ball gets knocked out of bounds. It will remain with the Lady Eagles.
You got to watch Taylor Dupuy. She's very athletic, and she'll be moving around all night long, and she'll wear a defender out.
Fine looking to inbound as she gets it out to Williams. Back to Fine. Nice crossover dribble there. Tries to get it inside. Boy, nice job on defense. Fine gets it back. And the rebound down to Hearn on the missed shot. And she's going to take it up court herself. Goes all the way off the backboard. No good. And the rebound to Taylor Alexander. Gets it quickly to Williams. And here we go. Up and down the court. Nice spin move. Williams misses. But the rebound down to Dupuy. And a shot up and in by number 22 of the Lady Eagles, Ayana Hazlett. A little bit of full court pressure here by Rowlett, but the Lady Mustangs break it. Here's a 3-on-2, and a outside shot is good by number 32 of the Lady Mustangs. That time Alexis Renee with the basket, and the Mustangs, Lady Mustangs, with a 4-2 lead. Williams with the ball into the front court for the Lady Eagles. Kicks it around to Dupuy. She's going to drive it inside, jump step. Shot no good, and the rebound down to the Lady Mustangs. Number 20, Lorian Benjamin. She throws it down court, and a turnover there as Courtney Fine comes up with it. And the Eagles are going to set up shop here on the offensive side of the court. A quick shot here, though, by Taylor Alexander, and it is good.
Boy, that was a nice shot right at the top of the key. She's just posting up right there and breaking that press.
Once again, full court pressure here by the Lady Eagles. The Lady Mustangs, however, break it. Here comes another 3-on-2. They get it across to Hearn a little high. She's able to kick it back out, and a quick shot is in by number 25 of the Lady Mustangs, Courtney Blankenship.
Well, it's just a great shot, Steve. They move the ball all around the court, find the open man, and Blankenship just drains it.
Dupuy with a pass into Alexander off her leg, but Dupuy able to pick it up now. A three-point attempt by Williams, in and out.
Just a nice shot.
And the rebound by Hearn. She's going to once again take it down court, tries to pass it, and losing the handle on it is number 32 for the Lady Mustangs, Alexis Renee, out of bounds to the Lady Eagles. (6-4) Lady Mustangs on top here early on in the first period.
Well, you see Sachse, number 21, Ashley Hearn. She's very tall, and she's getting a lot of rebounds. But not only that, she can really dribble the ball. She'll just take it right down the court from one side to the other.
A nice pass that time by Fine, but ball knocked out of bounds by two Sachse defenders. Look at number 20 there on your screen, Lorianne Benjamin. And an inbound pass to Williams for the Lady Eagles. And they're going to try to set up the offense here. Williams with the drive into the lane. She's going to try to pass here, but a travel is going to be called and a turnover by the Lady Eagles.
I tell you, Sachse's defense is ranked number 3 in the area. They're very fast. They've got quick hands. They move in and out of the lane very quickly.
Nice steal that time of the Lady Eagles. Get it inside to Williams, and an easy shot. Bucket is good, and we've got a tie contest, 6-6. Full court pressure, but a blocking foul here called against the Lady Eagles, number 24, Leah Jossel. And out of bounds to the Lady Mustangs. Benjamin bringing the ball up the court. We have passed the halfway mark here of the first period. Tie ball game. They get it inside to Hearn. Double teamed, and a foul is going to be called here, it looks like. Number 22 of the Lady Eagles commits it, Ayana Hazlett.
You know, Taylor Alexander comes over to help, but without her being there, you know, the shorter guards, they're mismatched, and they're having to reach in and try to block Hearn from getting to the basket, and that's what happens there. They're reaching in, and she's got the advantage over them, and she's able to get to the line.
Hearn's first shot no good off the front of the rim. Her second shot too strong off the back, so 0 for 2 on the free throw attempts, and it remains a tie contest, 2-2 as 6-6 as the Eagles come back on offense. Inside to find a nice drive. Throws or passes it to Alexander. No good off the rim.
Well, Fine
with the rebound.
Fine worked really hard to get open. She went from one side of the court. I mean, they are playing her hardcore defense, and she does get a good pass and slips it right over to Fine. And, well, it was just a nice play there. They just got to finish it off.
Eagles quickly ball to Woods, who finds a wide open number 22, Ayana Hazlett, but she is unable to connect. And fast break opportunity for the Mustangs, but a foul is going to be called against the Lady Eagles.
I tell you, Steve, it's just a high-profile game tonight. There's a lot of energy in the room, and both teams are getting good shots, but you know they've really got a lot of energy, and so they're putting them off the glass just a little hard, and they will settle down here and start draining some buckets.
Lady Mustangs inbound. Benjamin gets it back to Reed. And they are certainly looking inside here. Back out to Benjamin. Here comes a drive inside the lane. Boy, that shot is blocked. 2 Eagles there. And ball knocked out of bounds. And let's see what the call is. It looks like it's going to be a turnover to the Lady Eagles. And Dupuy with the inbound to Williams.
Yeah, Taylor Alexander moves very nicely in that lane there and was able to go up with the block shot.
And comes back with the baseline jumper in and good. And the Lady Eagles with an 8-6 lead.
Yeah, Taylor Alexander gets rewarded for the great defense.
Benjamin across midcourt. Boy, the pressure's there, and a turnover is created. Dupuy looking, and a nice job by Benjamin to get back. And she is going to slow things down in the front court.
Yeah, they got a great turnover, but then they got a little aggressive and made a ill-advised pass down the court.
Well, a nice feed inside that time, however, to number 32, Alexis Renee, who puts it off the glass 4-2, and we've got a tie contest once again.
Yeah, she does a great job of making that shot. Just settles down, watches it in slow motion.
Boy, Williams, a runner there, no good off the glass, but the rebound down to the Lady Eagles, and Dupuy, a third shot here, no good. Try number 4. Dupuy with it again, and that time it is blocked by Hearn, but they're going to get her for the foul.
I tell you what, all those shots are within 4 feet of the goal, but Hearn has got such a great presence in there. She's able to put her arms up and alter shots. Even if she's not blocking them, she's altering the shots. They're pushing them up too hard on the glass and really just making them miss their shots. So they get her for the foul, but boy, she was really in there making them alter.
So Dupuy misses her first free throw attempt off the back of the iron. And substitutions here for the Lady Mustangs as they're going to bring 2 new ladies into the game. Got 1:35 remaining here in the first period. Dupuy's second shot is true, so 9-8 Lady Eagles with the lead. And full court pressure here. And the Lady Mustangs able to beat the press. Get it back to Reed, who's going to drive inside, kick it back out. Here's a three-point attempt to short off the iron, and the Lady Eagles with the rebound. And Williams able to settle things down here. Kicks it over to Dupuy. He's going to drive baseline.
Woo,
boy, a nice steal that time by Benjamin. And she is off the glass, no good, but there to pick up the garbage, number 34, Nakia Jackson.
Yeah, she just hustled back down the court as fast as she could and got rewarded for it. She was able to pick up the open rebound and put it right back off the glass.
Strong pressure there by the Lady Mustangs, but they're going to be called for the foul. And I believe that foul is going to go against number 20, Lorian Benjamin.
See if they can settle it down right here a little bit, Steve. They got 40 seconds left to the quarter's over. Oh.
And another turnover. Benjamin with the steal. Looking inside for number 34. Nice shot. Up and in 4-2. That's Nakia Jackson once again.
Well, I tell you, Benjamin is all over the place on defense. She is just so quick.
Dupuy inside, off the glass, and good. A nice shot there.
Well, that was really nice. She was able to be patient with it, and there she goes again.
Yeah, still there. She puts it off the glass, but a foul's going to be called, so she'll get 2 shots.
With 3.2 seconds left on the clock, she's able to go up and get that rebound and try to put it back up, and gets fouled there and setting up on the clock.
So 2 shots here for Taylor Dupuy to give the Lady Eagles the lead at the end of the first here, and we have a tie contest. The first one good.
I tell you what, that's clutch right there. You know, you got 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Everybody's ready for the quarter to end, and you're set up on the line and just drain it.
Second free throw attempt coming up here. It is up, and it is no good. And the rebound there by Dupuy, but no good on the putback. And we have come to the end of the first period here at Sachse High School. Great contest so far. Our score, the Lady Mustangs 12, the Lady Eagles. Sachse High School for the start of the second period here. Our first basketball game of the 2014 season. Again, this is District 11 5A, and both of these teams in pretty good shape for a playoff spot. Of course, they're no stranger to the playoffs. Both of these teams made it last year. Kind of a role reversal as Rowlett won district last year. The Lady Eagles and the Lady Mustangs secured that fourth position in the playoffs, and of course this year it's kind of reversed as Sachse's first right now and Rowlett's in third. So here we are set back in play here. That is Gaddis with the ball in a little bit of trouble. She finds Courtney Fine, who drives baseline and fouled. Or pardon me, I thought she was fouled, but I believe they called a travel on her. So a turnover to the Lady Mustangs. Full court pressure once again by the Lady Eagles, but the Mustangs get it across and get it back in the hands of Benjamin. Kick it inside and then a errant pass, and the Rowlett Lady Eagles with it once again. Gaddis going to drive inside off the glass for two.
Wow, what a shot. Well, she got there quick.
Lady Mustangs beat the pressure again. They get it inside, and a jump shot in the lane is good for number 34, the Lady Mustangs. It's Nakia Jackson once again.
Whew, she's just lighting it up, man. That's 6 points for her already tonight.
Gaddis hands it off to Dupuy, who's going to drive the lane, and
oh man, just barely.
Yeah, basket no good, but she will be fouled.
I tell you, Dupuy is all over the place. You saw it right there at the end of the quarter where she missed that free throw and was able to sneak her way in there and get the rebound and put it back up. She didn't make it, but boy, the hustle is just incredible.
Dupuy's first free throw too strong and no good. There's one more coming up as more substitutions. You have Alexander back in for the Lady Eagles and Hearn back in for the Lady Mustangs. Dupuy's second shot also no good, and the rebound down to the Lady Mustangs, and they get it in the hands of Benjamin. As the Lady Mustangs bring it up court, get it inside to Hearn, passes it off. Nice drive inside, off the glass, and good for number 32, Alexis Renee.
I tell you, she's just all over the place. She's been going back and forth all over the court there, and she got rewarded with it. A quick pass to her and great hands. She shows that she's got some good hands there. Just slides it right back off the glass, in for two.
Foul called on the Lady Mustangs there. Lady Eagles inbound and getting into the hands of Gaddis. Nice screen set by Taylor Alexander. They get it to Dupuy, who gets her pass knocked away and into the hands of Benjamin of the Lady Mustangs. And here they come, fast break opportunity. And there is going to be a charge called against number 12, Morgan Lacey that time.
Wow, great defense. Great defense. Was able to get her feet set.
Lady Eagles inbound and come down court. Kaylee Gaddis with the ball. Passes it off. And inside the lane is Williams. Her shot no good. Hearn with the rebound. She's going to throw it down court. A two-on-one opportunity. Bounce pass across the lane and up and good.
Man, just great passing right there. From one end of the court to the other, there was only one dribble, and that was basically a bounce pass. So just nice job right there.
Number 32, Alexis Renee with the bucket, and a nice shot. I believe her foot that time was on the line. It's number 20, Kaylee Gaddis. And 2-point game here for the Lady Mustangs. Hearn with the ball. She's going to drive it strong inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Gaddis, and here they go. Gaddis gets it over to Williams, and Williams going to pull it out. Back to Gaddis at the top of the key. Courtney Fine drives the lane, throws it off the glass, no good.
Again, Hearn was able to put her arms up, and even though she didn't get the block, she altered the shot in a way that, you know, they don't feel strong enough and confident enough to go up and shoot right.
Shot inside, no good, and the Lady Eagles come up with it. Driving the lane is Fine. She's going to get it off the glass, no good once again. Benjamin comes down with the rebound, and she will be fouled.
Fine had a great shot. She was able to get all the way down the court, go between two defenders. But the ball didn't come off the glass just right with that spin, and it didn't go in the hole.
Lady Mustangs to inbound.
They got a full court press, but they're kind of reluctant to go to the ball.
A nice drive inside, and the foul is going to be called, a hard foul on Taylor Alexander, or by Taylor Alexander, I should say, on number 32, Alexis Renee, and she will go to the line for two.
It's good watching those two battle. They're both about the same height, just big ball players.
First free throw attempt, no good, just a little short. But Renee will get one more attempt. Second shot, no good, and the Lady Mustangs retain their two-point advantage. Back into the hands of Williams. Now to Gaddis. Looking inside, she's going to get it over to Williams. A high pass, but Williams able to grab it. Now she's going to drive it, kick it back out.
Well, they moved the ball so well, but I tell you, Sachse, and that number 20 right there, she is just so quick. You make one mistake, and she will steal it and go the other way with it.
Yeah, Benjamin once again. Well, an errant pass and another steal by Benjamin. Here she comes all alone. She's going to take it off the glass. That's an easy one. And another easy bucket for the Lady Mustangs. There's a little bit of separation now, and that's going to cause Coach Ricky Rowland to call a timeout for the Lady Eagles.
I tell you, she's quick, and she will get down the court on you and score quickly. This has been a fun game to watch. There's so much energy in the building, and both these teams are really good on their offense. They've got so many seniors on the Rowlett Eagles team. They've got a lot of people that played a lot last year, and they're very confident ball players. And then you got Sachse that is number 3 in the area on defense. They show you right there how quick they are, and we wouldn't expect anything less than this ball game to go down to the very last second, and who scores last wins.
Come back from the timeout here, and again, to reset it for you, the Lady Mustangs 22, the Lady Eagles 16, so a 6-point contest. And we've got 3:37 remaining until half. As Lydia Williams brings the ball up the court for the Lady Eagles. A little bit of pressure on Dupuy, and a foul is going to be called here.
Now they tried to smother her with 2 players, tried to like put 2 people on her and trap her, and she was able to slip right through both defenders. And when she does that, they start reaching, and that's what they got them for, reaching.
A foul called on Courtney Blankenship. That will send her to the bench. And Dupuy on the line here. First shot is no good. It was a 1-and-1, so Hearn with the rebound, and the Lady Mustangs looking to run once again with Benjamin. Into the hands of Hearn. Alexis Renee is going to drive baseline, and boy, nice block by Taylor Alexander.
Great timing on that. She jumps up just as the ball gets out of the hands.
Williams with the shot, no good. Dupuy with the rebound, puts it back up, it's blocked. Alexander with the garbage, up and in for 2.
Yeah, great effort right there by Dupuy. Again, she's all around the ball. She may not be tall, but she's right there around the ball. She's able to get the rebound, slip it over to Alexander, and Alexander in for the bucket.
Benjamin taking her time right now. 4-point lead here for the Lady Mustangs. over to Reed here. And back to Benjamin. Looking inside for Hearn. She's got it. She's going to drive it inside, off the glass, 4-2. A nice soft touch that time for Hearn. And the lead back up to 6 for the Lady Mustangs.
And she's been all over the place. You've seen her get so many rebounds. That's only her 4th point of the night. But boy, I tell you, she's just been all over the place.
Dupuy inside, but she throws it away. The turnover to number 13, Bailey Smith, who gets it down court for Reed. And they're going to kick it back out into the hands of Benjamin. Benjamin surveying things here.
Slowing the game down a little bit.
A little bit of pressure now by Rowlett, so causes the ball to move back out to Benjamin, wide open. Try to get it inside. And a foul is going to be called. That was number 32, Alexis Renee, kind of snuck inside after the pass, Bobby, and the foul called against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Hazlitt thought she got all ball right there, and she may have, but they got her with the body a little bit. I tell you, Rowlett's in that 2-3 zone, and they're swarming to whichever side the ball goes to. They're just swarming that direction, and Sachse's trying to throw it over the top to them, to their guards, and maybe get a 3-point shot out of it, but Rowlett's just been able to move so quickly to cover it up.
Mass substitutions here for the Lady Eagles. The first shot by Renee, no good. So Alexis Renee, one more free throw attempt here. It's a 6-point advantage for the Lady Mustangs.
Renee's already got 8 points.
Second shot is up and good.
And now she's got 9.
Williams kicks it to Fine. A 3-point attempt is no good, too strong. And a nice block out that time by Alexis Renee, and the foul is going to be called against the Lady Eagles. And as we mentioned, a nice job of blocking out that time, and she is going to be rewarded by going back to the free throw line.
She's a smart player. She's able to get her body in the right position, get block outs, and make people foul her, and it's rewarding for her because she's going to the line.
First free throw attempt by Alexis Renee is good. That gives her 10 in the ball game. Our first player to reach double figures. Second free throw attempt is up and good as well. So our biggest lead of the ball game for the Lady Mustangs. They have a 9-point advantage at 27-18. We've got 1:35 remaining here until half.
Just a great job. Now, Renee, she's been able to already put up 11 points just like that. You know, she averages 10 a game, so she's already above her average before halftime.
Get it inside to Alexander. Back outside for the shot. No good. Good look by Kiara Carrera, and no good. It's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Mustangs.
Rowlett with a full court trap here.
Reed picks up a dribble, gets it across to number 13 for the Lady Mustangs. Boy, a high pass there, and a steal by the Lady Eagles. They've got numbers. Boy, nice attempt at a steal there by number 23 of the Lady Mustangs, Michaela Eisler, and it will stay with the Lady Eagles. Inbound underneath the basket here, Courtney Fine. The Lady Eagles gets it out to Williams, wide open. She's going to drive inside. A shot from the free throw line is no good.
She kind of waited for somebody to come out on her, and no one did. I thought she was going to shoot 3. Decided to dribble up to the free throw line, and then she had a little bit too much power. It's like you're so wide open, sometimes you miss those.
Boy with the rebound, but stepped out of bounds, so the Lady Mustangs with the ball. Reed's waving everybody off. She says, I can take this myself, and get it inside, and a nice cut to the basket. No good on the shot, however, and the rebound down to Alexander of the Lady Eagles.
Well, that's how you break the press right there. You throw the ball all the way. You make 3 passes without the ball hitting the ground.
Alexander on the free throw line. So we are inside of 1 minute to go here until half. Alexander's first free throw is good. That cuts the lead to 8 at 27-19. There's a good look at the senior post for the Lady Eagles.
Of course, she had a lot of playing time last year. She got a lot of games under her belt.
Second shot no good. Rebound down to Alexis Renee, and Lady Mustangs running here. Mariah Reed, she's going to get it to number 13, Bailey Smith, and a foul is going to be called here against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Kiera, she was able to get right at the defense, but she got her hands, both hands out on the player, kind of pushed her out of bounds a little bit right there. And of course, they're in the bonus period, so they go to the line.
Bailey Smith here, first attempt is good. And a look at the sophomore guard for the Lady Mustangs, Bailey Smith. Second shot up and good. 10-point advantage now for the Lady Mustangs. We are inside of 30 seconds. Williams gets it to Dupuy. Back out to Williams. She's going to drive the lane, kick it out. Morgan. Well, the basket up and good that time. Boy, still that time, number 25 comes up with it for the Lady Eagles. Kelsey Broadhead, and we have come to the end of the first half here at Sachse High School. Our score, the Lady Mustangs 29, the Lady Eagles 21. We'll be back after these messages. Back at Sachse High School for the start of the second half. The Lady Mustangs on top 29-21, and the Lady Mustangs will inbound.
Yeah, Rowlett Eagle girls, Taylor Alexander leading the way with 7 points, and then Dupuy with 6. And then for Sachse, you know, you have Hearn with so many rebounds, but she has 4 points, and Alexis Renee leads Sachse with 11 points.
Reed gets it across to Hearn. Well, she's triple teamed, however, and it creates a turnover. They get it to Dupuy. She's going to take it all the way, 4-2. So nice steal that time, and Dupuy calls her own number. Cuts the lead to 6. Full court pressure once again. Benjamin breaks it, gets it across to Alexis Renee. Misses it. Hearn there with the rebound and the bucket.
Hearn's able to get that rebound that we've been talking about so much tonight, and then puts that one back up for 2.
Williams finds Dupuy. Back to Williams. The three-point attempt is up and no good. And the rebound down to the Lady Mustangs, number 25, Courtney Blankenship. Reed looks inside for Alexis Renee. And, boy, Reed with the three-point shot is no good. Taylor Alexander gets it across to Dupuy. They're running once again. Tries to get it back inside to Alexander, but is tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, just one too many passes. She was able to really go on up for the layup there, but she wanted to go ahead and get it to Taylor Alexander.
Inbound pass is good, and then a block shot by Hearn. As that time, number 22, Ayana Hazlett, tried to bring it inside, and Hearn said, not today.
And so did everybody else in the stands. You could just hear them all going, Hearn!
Lady Mustangs with the ball inbound to Benjamin. Well, Benjamin had a big first half for the Lady Mustangs. Alexis Renee with the drive, no good, as she was double teamed, and a jump ball is going to be called between her and Taylor Dupuy.
I tell you, Dupuy is just all over the place. She has just got some great tenacity. She knows where the ball's going to be. She makes the breaks at the right time. She's able to get rebounds.
Lydia Williams with the ball for the Lady Eagles, gets it across to a scoreless Courtney Fine thus far. For the leading scorer for the Lady Eagles, 0 points. She's been held scoreless, so good job here by the Lady Mustangs. They do commit the foul that time on Fine, and she'll take it out of bounds.
Yeah, Courtney's been trying to get loose from the defenders all night. She's getting around where picks are. They're picking her man. She's running from one side of the court to the other. But I tell you, the defense on her has just been relentless. They double team her.
And a travel's going to be called for a good defense that time by the Lady Mustangs. And you see Mariah Reed that time, and part of the reason why Fine held scoreless thus far. And the Lady Mustangs will inbound. They get it inside to Benjamin. Once again, pressure here by the Lady Eagles as they trail by 8. They get it across to Reed. Reed's going to put it up, and a little too strong. Alexis Renee back to Reed, and Reed's going to pull back.
Up.
For a jump ball going to be called. Good defense there.
I tell you what, I thought they got her on the arm there, but they must have tied it up before the foul was committed. The arrow's pointing Sachse's direction.
Benjamin looking to inbound, gets it to Alexis Renee, and time Taylor Alexander may have got a piece of that ball when it came off the hand of Renee, so no good, and the Lady Eagles with it. Lydia Williams driving, kicks it back out. Over to Dupuy, tries to get it inside to Fine, and a foul is going to be called.
There's that defense again. I'm telling you, they have been just hounding Courtney Fine all over the place. And even with that pass, you would think she would have been open, cutting to the basket, but it was still a lot of pressure on her right there. Good defense.
It's going to be Reed's second foul. A wide open three-point attempt is good by number 23 of the Lady Eagles. That is Sarah Salama.
Great shot. She was sitting right there on the inbounds pass, and no one came out to get her. You know, they're so worried about the other players that Solomon was able to just sit right on the three-point line, take her time, set her feet, and drains the three.
Foul called that time on the Lady Eagles, and Lady Mustangs to inbound. Benjamin with the ball, and she's going to try to set the offense up.
Eagles setting in the 2-3 defense, but then they're coming out kind of high to cover Hearn.
Inside drop by Alexis Renee, and she kicks it off to a wide open number 34, Nakia Jackson, for an easy bucket. And back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Mustangs.
Yeah, Nakia Jackson started off at the top of the key, and then she drops down to the free throw line and then cuts to the basket for being wide open and is able to drain it.
That time Dupuy caught in no man's land, called for the travel there. Another turnover back to the Lady Mustangs. Once again, pressure by the Lady Eagles, but the Lady Mustangs able to break it. So another block that time, I believe, by Taylor Alexander on number 34. We've got an injured Lady Eagle. Fast break, though, off to Fine for her first two of the game on the baseline. A little short 8-foot jumper.
Yeah, very nice. They moved the ball down the court quickly, found Fine right there on the baseline, and she was able to just get up high and shoot.
And a travel call here on Alexis Renee. Again, it's a 5-point contest, so the Lady Eagles hanging around. Lady Mustangs had a 10-point advantage in the first half, but it's closing.
And they go ahead and take Dupuy out, give her a little break. You saw a while ago, she fell down pretty hard on the court. Kind of lost her breath a little bit.
Inside pass to Fine, as she is going to be fouled. And I think they're going to get number 34, it looks like, against the Lady Mustangs. That is Nakia Jackson.
Yeah, you're wondering if Courtney Fine is going to be able to get her average of 11.5 points a game. And, You know, she was held with 0 points. She had the goose egg on her for the whole first half, and now she's up to 4 points right here early in the third.
Yeah, break makes both free throws, and we have a 3-point contest here. Boy, and another turnover by the Lady Mustangs.
It was a great idea by Lacey. She saw that she had an open player underneath the basket, and she tried to make that catch and then swing it over there real quick. It went through her hands, but it was a good look.
So with 3:30 remaining in the third period, the Lady Eagles can cut it to 1 here or tie it with a 3-pointer. Oh, and Williams cannot hold on to the pass.
Oh.
It's a turnover to the Mustangs. Reed back in the game for the Lady Mustangs. She's going to bring the ball up the court. Finds a wide open shot and a pretty shot by number 23, Michaela Eisler.
It was great movement around the perimeter of the three-point line. They were able to just swing the ball back and forth, and finally found Eisler setting over there the baseline three. She was 1 foot in, but she made a nice basket.
And a nice pass inside to Reed that time. Mariah Reed with the bucket. And just like that, the Lady Mustangs back up by 7. Inside drive by number 24, a little too strong. Off the backboard, that's Leah Jossel with the shot. And they find a wide open number 23 that puts it off, up and in, off the baseline. That's Sarah Salama once again.
Yeah, Salama has been great. She's 2 for 2 on her shots. Very selective shooting, but boy, she can drain it when she gets a chance.
Inside drive that time by number 34, Nakia Jackson, and a pretty good foul that time by the senior for the Lady Eagles, Taylor Alexander. First free throw attempt by Jackson is good.
Nakia Jackson's already got 9 points. She usually averages around 4 points a game, but she's a big body right there. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up.
Yeah, a nice job that time by Courtney Blankenship of the Lady Mustangs to just tip the rebound away from the Lady Eagles right to Jackson, who puts it off the glass for 2.
Woo, that's a nice move by Courtney.
But too strong on the shot. She was looking for the foul there, but does not get it now. Long pass and a tip back out. There's a steal by Williams, and there's going to be a foul called here against the Lady Mustangs. And then get Mariah Reed for her 3rd foul, and she's going to come back out of the game with 1:44 remaining in the third. Lady Mustangs up by 8.
Minute 40 seconds of the third quarter. And I tell you right now, it's just been a really good, close game all around. Great defense, great offense.
Another open shot, this time no good by Salama, and rebound down to the Lady Mustangs, and Benjamin with the ball. She's going to pull up here. Going to try to run a little bit of clock here and set up the offense. I tell you, the Lady Eagles got it to 3, Bobby, and had a chance to cut it to 1, but since then the Lady Mustangs have responded here with 5 unanswered. Inside pass that time for Jackson. Blankenship with the board. No good. Keeps it alive, however, until finally number 23, Salama, with the rebound.
Well, they really needed that rebound as well.
Looks like they're going to call a trip here against the Lady Mustangs, and that
they needed that stop right there to keep it to the 8-point lead, and then come down here, and they really need to capitalize on this offensive series.
So the Lady Eagles will inbound underneath their own basket. So we're inside of a minute to go here in the third period.
You see Sachse, they keep bringing new fresh legs in and keeping everybody fresh. And I tell you, their talent is so deep on that roster Everybody they bring in looks like they're 6 foot tall.
Williams drives baseline. Gonna challenge Hearn, and shot no good. The rebound by Alexander, and the shot no good. And here comes Hearn driving down the court. She's looking.
Set it up for the last shot right there. Nice patience right there for the Sachse Mustangs. Smart play.
Inside drive, and the shot up and in by number 12.
Wow.
The Lady Mustangs, Morgan Lacey.
Well, that was beautiful.
Benjamin with a steal on the inbound pass, and let's see if they'll hope for the last shot. We're at 3. Three-point attempt up, and no good.
Wow. Great way to end it right there.
We have come to the end of 3 here at Sachse High School with our score. The Lady Mustangs 42, the Lady Eagles 32. Back for the start of the 4th period here at Sachse High School. The Lady Mustangs with a 10-point advantage. And again, about midway through that 3rd, Bobby, the Lady Eagles had really put the pressure on, and it cut the lead to 3, but Lady Mustangs respond to close out the period. Well, the Lady Eagles with some work to do.
Alexis Renee just took over that 3rd period. She came up with 11 points there for the game, and then following that was number 34 Jackson. I mean, they refused to lose on this thing, and she's got 11. So Renee and Jackson both with 11 points.
Benjamin knocks the ball away and comes up with the steal, gets it across a little too high, and the Lady Mustangs going to settle it back down as they get it back to Benjamin. Good ball movement here by the Mustangs. They are trying to get it inside to Hearn. Kicks it over, and an easy shot off the glass for number 44, Alyssa Dillard.
I tell you, it was a beautiful job by Hearn because she knew that she had 2 people on her, which leaves somebody open. So she did a no-look pass right there, and just it paid off for her. Just a great job.
3-point shot by Williams is up and good.
Well, Rowlett needed that one.
The ball tipped away, and nice job by number 12. That time Morgan Lacey to come up with it. The shot up, no good. Rebound down to the Lady Eagles.
And this is where Sachse has done real well with alternating their players in and out of the game and keeping their fresh legs. We haven't seen that many people coming in and out of the game for Rowlett. It's really stayed with the main 5 or 6 players.
Inside to Alexander, who shoots and good from the free throw line.
Great ball movement right there.
Lead now down to 7. Pressure once again by the Lady Eagles, and an out of bounds call here on the Lady Mustangs, so another turnover. And here comes the push that the Lady Eagles were looking for.
Yeah, down to a 7-point game with Rowlett with the ball at half court. See if they can close in on this gap.
Williams for the Lady Eagles brings the ball up, gets it over to Fine. Inside pass from Williams. They get it inside to Alexander, off the glass and good. Plus the free throw attempt.
Well, that's the second possession we've seen, Steve, that they've come into Alexander right there at the free throw line. And they quickly do a substitution to see if they can stop that.
So the free throw attempt here by Alexander to cut this lead to 4. Shot is up and a little too strong, and the rebound down to the Lady Mustangs. Dillard gets it into the hands of Benjamin. Pretty good pressure here by Williams. A steal by Alexander. Throws it out for Williams. Back to Alexander, and they're going to call traveling on Taylor Alexander. Boy, a big play there as the bucket was good.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot worse traveling than that. You're allowed 2 steps after you catch it, and I'm not sure. She caught it on the hop.
Look at Coach Rowland for the Lady Eagles, and this time the Lady Mustangs beat the pressure, get it back into the hands of Reed. Over to Benjamin. And a timeout called here by the Lady Mustangs. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. We've got 5:19 remaining here in the game. Our score, the Lady Mustangs 44, the Lady Eagles 39. Back at Sachse High School after the timeout, Lady Mustangs with a 5-point lead, and they will take the ball inbound, and they get it into Mariah Reed.
That was a good timeout they took right there, because Rowlett had a great defense that they were setting up on them. They were playing them from the right hand to the left hand, and they wanted to set up a new offense. It was a good timeout.
Boy, nice job by the Lady Mustangs. They were looking inside, but
that was a good look. They had the look they wanted. They were moving the ball all around the top of the key and then brought it down underneath, and they just couldn't execute it.
So under 5 minutes now, a 5-point game. The Lady Eagles looking to make it a 1-possession game. Boy, Benjamin comes up almost with the steal.
She does,
tips
back.
It again to Dupuy. They get it inside. The basket is up. And no good. Number 22 for the Lady Eagles will go to the line, however. That's Ayanna Hazlett.
Loria Benjamin is all over the court. She comes all the way out to the half court to try to get that block. She runs back as fast as she can, blocks the pass from around the free throw line, and then on the rebound reaches over there and knocks it out again. I mean, 3 consecutive plays, and I tell you, that shows how fast she is. She's all over the place.
First free throw attempt by Hazlett is good. So this to make it a 1-possession game. Second free throw, no good. And Hazlett actually gets to the ball but knocks it out of bounds over to the Lady Mustangs. Mariah Reed with the inbound here for the Lady Mustangs. She gets it in to Michaela Eisler, and she finds Benjamin in the front court. Boy, a little bit of pressure there by the Lady Eagles, but Benjamin able to settle it down. Back to Reed. Over to Benjamin. Boy, tip pass that time, but Reed able to grab it. And it looks like a foul call here against the Lady Eagles. And it's going to go against number 22, Ayanna Hazlett.
And they're going to call a timeout.
Looks like we've got another full, so we will take a break with them. Our score, Lady Mustangs 44, Lady Eagles 40. for what should be an exciting finish to this game. Game number 1 here between the Lady Mustangs and the Lady Eagles. 4-point advantage for the Lady Mustangs as they inbound. Reed finds Benjamin. Williams with the pressure, but Benjamin able to get it to Reed. Back to Reed as they've got numbers fine on the ground, but Reed's going to pull it back out, and they will run more time off the clock. And there is a steal that time by Dupuy. A 2-on-none. Dupuy off the glass and in. It is a 2-point contest.
Wow, just like that, they make a great defensive play, and all the way down the court, they go the distance and put it in for 2.
Well, a nice pass that time to Benjamin, who gets us to Alexis Renee. Back out to Benjamin. They find Reed.
And you can see Rowlett's kind of slowing down a little bit. They look a little tired right now. They got their hands on their knees. You can see them huffing and puffing a little bit. But they haven't done a whole lot of substituting. They've been keeping mostly the same 5 or 6 players out there the entire game.
Reed over to Benjamin. They were looking for a 5-second call. Benjamin kicks it back out to Blankenship. And no good on the basket, but she will go to the line.
Blankenship's done a great job tonight. She's been in the paint a lot. She's done a lot of blocking out and a lot of rebounding.
And hits a big free throw here to make it a 3-point contest. Second free throw attempt up and no good. So it remains a 1-possession game. Alexander with the rebound for the Lady Eagles. And a pull-up jumper is no good, a little strong. And the rebound down to the Lady Mustangs, but off the leg of number 23, Michaela Eisler, and the Lady Eagles with it.
It was a good shot. She was able to drive down, decides to just pull up and do a little 8-foot jumper. And then they were able to get the turnover right there off the rebound.
3-point attempt for the tie is no good.
Oh, no.
Boy, a foul right there. I believe on Taylor Dupuy of the Lady Eagles.
Of course, she's been all over the court, and when you're as aggressive as she's been tonight, sometimes you land on the ground. That's her second hard fall that she's had tonight.
Lady Mustangs to inbound, full court pressure here by the Lady Eagles. Reed's boy with a dangerous pass to Benjamin. And Benjamin's just going to pull back here. Again, it's a 3-point contest as we approach 2:30 remaining in the game.
Looks like they went to the man-to-man defense.
Boy, tough defense that time, but Alexander's going to be called with the foul. And that should set up the Lady Mustangs with a 1-and-1.
And that's her 3rd personal.
I apologize, that's the 16th foul on the Lady Eagles, so it will be inbounded underneath the basket, and the Lady Mustangs get it out to Reed. Back to Benjamin, drives baseline, no good, and Alexander with the rebound.
And she gets fouled. I believe Alexis Renee got her on the arm.
And this will be a 1-and-1 because the Lady Eagles are in the bonus. And Alexander can cut this to a 1-point contest if she can hit both free throws.
And the last time Sachse and Rowlett played, Sachse won 49-45, and it's looking about the same type of score here.
Well, Alexander cannot connect, though, and the rebound down to Benjamin, who's had a well of a game here for the Lady Mustangs. Foul's going to be called here, looks like on Williams.
Well, they caught Williams just a little bit out of position. I don't think she actually kicked the ball, which is what they're calling, or tried to kick or trip or something like that. She just got caught out of position on the crossover.
Benjamin on the line here. It is a 1-and-1 situation as the Lady Mustangs now in the bonus. First shot is up, and it is no good. And rebound down to Alexander, but I believe they're going to get a foul here on Alexis Renee.
Well, if you're going to foul someone, Taylor Alexander is probably the person you'll want to foul on Rowlett, because she's, I think, 1 for 5 now on her free throws and just not had a great day on the free throw line.
Free throw attempt up, and it is no good. Rebound down to the Lady Mustangs. Benjamin gets it quickly up court to Reed. Back over to Benjamin. And we are inside of 2 minutes to go now in the game. 3-point contest,
wow,
still a one possession. Benjamin picks up the dribble, gets it to Reed, however. And we've got a timeout called here for the Lady Mustangs.
Good call right there by the coach on the timeout. As soon as they got over here in this corner, the trap was on, and it looked like a turnover was fixing to happen, so a good timeout.
Full timeout called here. We'll take a break. Lady Mustangs 45, Lady Eagles 42. We are back from timeout. The Lady Mustangs to inbound. They have a 3-point lead right now over the Lady Eagles. Both teams in the bonus. Right now we've got 1:47 remaining. The pass comes into Benjamin. As she gets it across midcourt, pulls up her dribble, gets it over to Reed. And a travel is going to be called here on Blankenship. So a turnover back to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, it looked like Sachse was going to try to go around and around with their guards and try to make Rowlett foul them. But they got a little too much pressure on them and caused a travel.
Williams brings the ball up. Nice crossover dribble. The shot no good, however. The Lady Mustangs, Alexis Renee comes down with it. Gets it over to Reed, who quickly gets it to Benjamin. And Alexis Renee kicks it back out to Benjamin. And Lady Mustangs content to run clock here as it's now a 1 minute remaining in the game. Reed with the ball, passes to Benjamin. They have to look for some pressure here by the Lady Eagles pretty quickly as they get it back to Benjamin. Let's see if they come with some double teams here. As they get it to Reed, they're just going to foul Reed and put her on the line.
Yeah, they were just going to keep winding that clock out until there was none left. So you have to end up fouling. What you want to do, though, is you want to foul the person that you think can't shoot as good free throws and doesn't have a great percentage on the line. But I think number 15 right there can drain them.
Yeah, number 15, Mariah Reed, with 2 big free throws coming up here. Actually, I take that back. It's still a 1-and-1 situation here. Reed's free throw attempt is good.
So that's 3 points for her tonight. But she's good from that free throw line.
Second attempt coming up here. This would make it a 5-point lead for the Lady Mustangs. Second free throw shot is no good, a little strong. And a foul is going to be called here, it appears.
I think they're giving it to Rowlett. And they're in the penalty box, so they will be on the line.
Looks like Taylor Dupuy with the free throws. And this will be 2 shots, as that was the 10th team foul for the Lady Mustangs. So 2 shots here by Dupuy. The first shot is up and good. It cuts it back to a 1-possession game.
And that'll be 11 points for Dupuy on the night.
Bobby, you mentioned it earlier, the first contest 49-45, but we're real close to that right now. Her second free throw is good. It is back to a 2-point game, and a timeout has been called here by the Lady Eagles. It is a full timeout. We'll take one final break here. Our score, Lady Mustangs 46, Lady Eagles 44. Look at Coach Ricky Rowland for the Lady Eagles as he is talking with his ball club here. It is a 2-point contest, 41.7 seconds remaining.
And it's going to be a full court press right here. And if you're forced to foul, you want to pick the guy that's not the greatest free throw shooter to do it.
Well, they had Benjamin if they would have got her. Pass into Reed, and looks like a timeout called by Reed. A heads-up timeout.
Wow. Very smart right there, because I think they were pulling the ball out of her hands, and it would have been a jump ball. Of course, it would have gone to Sachse.
So we've got 38.9 seconds remaining, and will be Lady Mustangs ball. 2-point game as well. And boy, it has been a good contest tonight. As you know, the Mustangs have opened up a couple of pretty big leads, Bobby, but the resiliency of the Lady Eagles, they have stayed in this contest, and here we are at the end, and they've got a shot to win it.
Of course, Sachse's 8-0 in district, and Rowlett is 5-2, and one of their losses was to Sachse. So both teams are very equally matched. They've got basically the same record.
So we are back from timeout. Alexis Renee of the Lady Mustangs to inbound. Bounce pass to Reed. Gets it back over to Renee, gets it to Benjamin. They get to the front court, and then the quick foul on number 24, the Lady Eagles. Be Leah Jossel, and that will send number 20, who's had a nice game tonight, Florian Benjamin, to the line.
Well, you can't disregard how great she's been on defense, and that's really why they're basically number 3 in the area in defense, is because of her. A lot of her. She's had so many steals tonight, so many blocks. She's just been awesome all over the court.
First shot is good. Now this is a very important free throw here, because it would make it a 2-possession game. Lead at 3 right now. Benjamin with the second shot, and it's no good. Alexander, the Lady Eagles with the rebound. Again, it's a 1-possession game. A 3-pointer would tie it here. Big turnover there. However, the Lady Mustangs will inbound.
And they will have to get a quick foul here.
Benjamin with the ball, and they're looking to foul her. They get it to Reed. No foul called as of yet. Reed gets it to Blankenship, back over to Benjamin. They're just going to play keep away now.
Oh, no. There you go.
And there's the foul on, I believe, Alexander.
Be her 4th personal.
She's going to foul Nakia Jackson, put her on the line. We've only got 10 seconds remaining. Again, right now, still a one-possession game. There are 2 shots here as they are in the double bonus here. So the first shot is good. That is a 4-point lead now for the Lady Mustangs.
That's Jackson's 12th point of the night. She's had a great game. She's played great defense. A lot of good rebounding.
Second shot is good, a 5-point lead, and Williams brings it up court, shoots a 3, and it is no good. A little strong. The rebound down to Reed of the Lady Mustangs. And looks like they are going to foul her with .6, and the Lady Mustangs will escape with the win. So number 15, Mariah Reed, on the free throw line. But again, 0.6 seconds remaining.
What a great game tonight, Steve. I mean, it's so entertaining. The whole stands are just electrified. And Sachse all wearing a lot of pink shirts tonight for breast cancer awareness. Rowlett Eagles on this side of the court has filled the stands. It's been a fun game tonight.
Reed's first shot is good. The second shot is up and no good, but that will do it. So the Lady Mustangs move to 9-0 in district play with a hard-fought victory. Our final here, the Sachse Lady Mustangs 50, the Rowlett Lady Eagles 44. And here are the highlights from tonight's game.